Hi, my name is Rebecca Meadows. I am the owner and designer of Sadelmager Design House. I am the leather crafter behind all the bags, belts, and wallets in my workshop. I was born in North York, Ontario, here in Canada. Actually born at North York General Hospital, which is now 10 minutes away from where I'm living, so apparently I haven't gone very far in terms of geographical location. Actually, I went to school originally for funeral services, so very different. And I was actually in the middle of my internship when I got really sick, and it shifted everything in my life. So I had to quit my job, I had to move out of my apartment, and as I awaited to find out what was going on with me and receive a diagnosis, I ended up starting this business.
Well, in the leather industry, they always say the only tools that, it's not the sharp tools that hurt you, it's the dull ones.
Have you ever hurt yourself by your tools?
Yeah. Like my dad said, a lot of it comes down to whether or not you sharpened your tools. If your tools are dull, that's when you run into injuries. There's so many tools here that are over 150 years old, and I just feel like they have such a long history already held to them. They already have made so many saddles and harnesses and bridles and who knows what else.
Like, it was like their pets. They were raising it like at home.
Rebecca raised it from day old.
Yeah.
And it lived in the house. And when she was full grown, she would come in out of the rain and she would try and get back on the couch again.
When it came to starting my business, it was out of necessity, but then I realized as well, like, this has been my passion all along, so I was very lucky. Each time I get a bag order, it's sort of like challenge accepted. You know, I cannot make a single mistake on this. I lay out every single hide and I make sure that it's that high quality, that it has the right thickness, that there's no gouges, because in the tanning process, sometimes you get these knife cuts that just, they reduce the quality of the leather. I source vegetable tanned leathers, and the reason is that it absorbs a lot of oils. And what this does is it creates the ability for the leather to be more flexible to Canada's harsh winters and summers. When I'm making my cuts, I like to plan out each and every single hide so that way I can get the most out of it. So this is the most intimidating part of my job, because this hide is hundreds and hundreds of dollars. If you mess up, there's no going back. If you make the wrong cut, you can, you know, it really screws things up. Everything is patterned by hand, and most of my processes are done entirely by hand. So a lot of my cutting, edging, dyeing, sewing, and even with the machine, there's such a huge artisan component to it to be sure that you're getting the stitching right, that your tension is right, that you have the right amount of pressure applied, and that everything is lined up. when it comes down to the actual assembly process, everything is looked over very thoroughly before it's sent out. Everything is ensured that it has, you know, the right finishes and that it's dyed properly, but it also shows the beauty of each individual hide and ensures that I get the best cuts from it. So there's a lot that goes into each item. Everything is just thoughtfully considered every single step of the way.